Augie, is that water safe to drink? Okay, I'm at Riverview Park in North Augusta. So some questions I have are like, what kind of plants are these? How often does it rain around here? We've got a little bit of running water here, which raises questions about, you know, where does the water come from? Is it clean to drink? Probably not. And also, did it used to be any higher? You can see the sand there. And if it rains really hard, maybe there's more. And this is pretty cool as well. You know, wondering how did this happen? It's naturally occurring. Did anything live in there? See, it's got this massive trunk. Kind of splits off into two. You can ask how that happens. Okay, so I brought this. It's my control. This is some Aquafina purified water. I'm gonna dump it and see what that one looks like in comparison. It actually looks a lot clearer than I expected it to. You still like kind of see the particles. We've just got lots of like cool rocks down here in the bank. And the sand. And a golf ball. Yeah, I don't see any creatures besides like some insects flying around, and then see a bunch of like spider webs. Got a couple mushrooms growing right there. Where did my water bottle go? There it is. I wonder if it looks different at different points in the creek. But it's really cold. Let's see if I hold it up. Yeah, it's definitely cloudier. Still not horrible. Or not super dirty, but I still probably would not drink that. You can see like all the little things in there. Yeah, it makes me wonder if there's any fish living anywhere in here, or if it's any frogs or anything like that. It's another section. See, we've got some more running water. You can see it gets a lot wider than it was when I first started walking, so it's really, really narrow. We've got these kind of rocks going downhill. See, there's kind of like a barrier in the river as well. But that's really the main sound that I can hear is that running water. It's pretty quiet out here. I've only really heard the squirrels and a couple birds. But it's been pretty limited, very peaceful. Another thing I noticed is this massive anthill. There's a couple, there's another one like right over there. And then also, like all the trees are kind of cleared out right there, which I would assume is man's doing, so they could put all these lines up. And then just kind of resumes on with the path of nature and lots of anthills. So I wonder what makes this area more tempting for ants. Ooh, what is that? Oh, is that just a rock on top of it? Huh. Oh, I guess this is like just a giant rock and there's just no dirt on it. Oh, you can see all the little ants. I'm gonna step away now. So this, wait, is this a separate creek? Like, is this a totally different one? Or does it come from like kind of the same place? They probably connect at some point, right?
They definitely connect like down towards
They like both go towards this big river.
This one might split off from somewhere, but I think they might come from different sides of the neighborhood.
So this is another creek. You can see this one is a lot more murky. It looks like there's a lot of dirt, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. So we're gonna take a sample of it. There's definitely things growing like on this. So let's see. Oh. Oh yeah, this is definitely a lot more murky. You can see there's some stuff, there's a lot of like stuff floating in it. It's still cold. And we still got the sand. There's less rocks along this bank. Or there's some over there. This is all just very wet sand. I'm curious to see if I take water from this part where the water is actually kind of rushing, if maybe it's a little bit cleaner. So. Yeah, you can see it's a lot less murky from this part that's running right here versus down there. You can see like, it's just brown. Stuff growing down there. I feel like I didn't get a good enough sample size of this one. And you can see there's still like the little bugs kind of hopping around. I still don't see any like frogs or anything like that, or fish. See, that one doesn't look too bad. I definitely disturbed a lot of this stuff though, and the dog as well. Oh my goodness, okay. Here we go. Yeah, so that time you can still see some debris floating around in there. It's not as much as when I first got some, which I think it's because I kind of disturbed some of it. You can see a lot of it kind of floating away. But yeah, super interesting to see. And I'm curious to see what this stuff is. It's going over here. Augie, what is that? Augie, hey. No. See, he's collecting samples. Augie! Oh, and there's some gnats. I notice here, this is another part of that creek. The rocks are quite large. There's some like litter, unfortunately. Some trash, but it's kind of interesting that stone is right in the middle. I wonder if it recently got pushed off of here and fell in, or if it's been that way for a while. And then for this section, I thought that other one had a lot of brown stuff in it. That does not even compare. That is so much more. And you can see like this one is kind of all like blocked off. It's like this body of water right here. You can see it came from, there's that drain right there. You can see like this. I'm really tempted to throw something in to see if it gets all disturbed. See if I can find a good rock. Actually, this will work. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. There's stuff wrong on that. So I thought it was interesting that there's a ton of these burrs like all over the ground everywhere. They're spiky. These are everywhere. So I'd love to do more research about those, see if they're spreading the seed. And we've gone kind of past the reserve. Nice. Oh wait, and someone's on a unicycle. Oh. Huh, how interesting. Well, anyways, back to the tree.